Hey Virgo, happy Saturday. Let's get a message for you today. Thank you all for joining me for another reading. Virgo's energy read. Number 11, sudden wealth. Maybe somebody's going to play the slot machines. Maybe there's going to be a payout at some point. We got a false person. Beware of pyramid schemes, is what I just heard. We have distant horizons. You know, this could be somebody who is going to be, or going to claim like you can have this, you can have that, but they're going to take off with your money. So kind of be careful with that, okay? They're false. They're not really being honest with you. If it's like a get rich quick kind of scheme, you know, kind of be a little leery of that person, especially if you don't trust that person. If you're just meeting that person, say for instance, somebody introduced you to this person, or they said that there was some sort of opportunity because they experienced something from this person. They're just trying to pull you in and take what's rightfully yours and make it their own and just disappear into the sunset with it. We got despair, but I'm hearing disrepair. And we also have unexpected income. All right. So I feel like this person is going to try to talk to you, say some things to you. They sound good because you're always looking for the next best thing when it comes to money, extra income, not like in a negative way, but who can't use more money? All right. And you're already in despair. Maybe you're not working enough hours, maybe working 32 hours or less, not full time, not getting paid what you are worth. And you got this false person creeping up behind you for some unexpected income. Like an unexpected opportunity. This is what you can make on the side. I can show you how, and you pay into this and then lose everything. No. And this could be you. Make sure that you are careful with who you're renting. Like maybe you're a renter and you're renting from somebody, but if you're trying to rent a home from somebody, make sure that that's the true landlord, because they may take your money and disappear. No lease. You didn't sign anything, or you signed a fake lease or something like that, and they disappeared with your money. All right, kind of be careful. It could be a female that's lying to you about a home, renting a home. She's possibly rented it to somebody else and just took your money. And I have his death card. Okay, so I feel like you may not ever get this money back. Just kind of be careful with this. You know, this could be somebody passed away that you may know, and they left you some money, but you got a false person who's taking it all and bought a house. They bought a house. They spent that money on other things instead of splitting that money between the relatives. And you know, they ended up losing something, possibly even their lives, or it's like they lost out on something too. Maybe they lost all the money themselves, trying to be the trickster, trying to be the person who hid things from you and your other family members or whatever. And they ended up losing everything too by somebody else. Somebody took from them the way they took from you. So there's definitely some angst around not having something you thought that you were going to have. And I feel like somebody stole something. Somebody took something from you that was rightfully yours. And they even took the opportunity, whether you knew about this opportunity or not, this forthcoming seed of wealth. You didn't know that some of this belongs to you or belongs to you. They bought a home, and I feel like they if they disappeared and you haven't seen this person in a while, they took their money to another state and they left with it and purchased a home or purchased a car or made some sort of big purchase item. Even if they decided to travel around the world or go live in a different part of the world, across the seas or something like that, and taking their money for themselves and didn't share with anybody else. If that was the case, they're not going to have a good life. You know, do I think that they regret it? Possibly not. But do they feel bad? Possibly not, because they're living a high life. But at some point, they're going to end up losing everything because of what they've done to you and your family members or whoever it was they chose to take from. Like I said, even if this was some ill-gotten gain, they stole from you and took it elsewhere, and they're going to lose everything. You know, God don't like ugly. So just be careful who you open up to when it comes to your finances. Be careful that you don't get into, like I said, any kind of pyramid schemes, get rich quick schemes, buying into what other people are telling you. And sometimes, if you're doing that, it's a struggle to get people to buy things from you because, they have issues their own. So it's like, I'm not a person that's going to go out here sell. I'm not a good salesperson. Okay. So there's no sense in me doing that. It's not going to bring, I'll just try it a couple of months and see what happens, and boom, boom, boom. Okay. I feel like the person that's going to get hurt the most in this situation is you. You're already going through enough struggle financially. Don't add to your struggles here. I feel like this person feels like they can give you a lot, and what you're looking at is a lot. It may seem like a lot, but it may not end up being that way. They may be pulling the wool over your eyes, showing you something that's not really there, taking their ill-gotten gains from you and giving it away. Okay, taking it away from you. See, got the devil here, taking it, and splitting with it. It's not healthy for you to do this, to deal with this person, because they're not truthful. They're not being honest with you. They are a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, and I feel like they're going to end up losing everything too. Like I said, what goes around comes around. God do not like ugly. Okay, whatever they took from you, whatever they stole from you, all right. Spirit has been watching out for you, whether you realize it or not. And they're going to get what's coming to them. I'm hearing they're going to get what's coming to their household. All right, everything is going to crumble around them. They may also have some illnesses too. Maybe even have some issues with their eyes. They may get to the point to where they could become legally blind and can't see. But definitely, I have this Three of Swords, and it hurts because you thought that if it's a family member, you thought that they were doing the best, or they would do the best for you, or even if it's a stranger, somebody introduced you to this person. This the person who they entered, the person who talked to you about this person has some good energy with this person, but it doesn't mean that you will, you know. And maybe they pull the wool over that person's eye too, while trying to get all the victims that they could, all the people they could, to buy into whatever it is they were selling, making it look good to you or somebody else. Well, we can do this. Let's do this. And no. Well, you introduced me to this person. This person was wearing a false mask. How come you didn't see that? Are you lying? Are you a part of this? How could you introduce me to this person? I'm already struggling. And now my situation is even worse, because I feel like whatever it was they were selling, they made it look really, really pretty to you. Whatever it is they wanted you to do, they made it stand out. Okay. They made it look so inviting to you. You had no choice but to partake into whatever it is they were talking about. But definitely some negative energy here, and I just feel like they did something to, they purchased a home with your money, or whatever it was you were offering, whatever it was you gave them. They did something else totally opposite of what they were going to. Because you possibly thought all the good things you can do with this extra money, this extra income, but they took it all. They possibly bought a house. You hear that bell? I feel like this person made a big ticket purchase, but at some point too, I feel like they lost it all. All right, they lost it all. Let's see, got a house. I'm not feeling this energy, but I really do feel like they're sitting pretty, or they thought they were sitting pretty. Sudden wealth. They saw something they wanted, and they went after it with the money from you. You made this man wealthy. See, we got this mature man coming back out. This could be somebody who passed away. All right. And we got this wealthy man here taking and taking. And you're not the only person this person is taking from. They take from everybody. It's like they are a scammer. They scammed to get that house. They scammed to get that Jeep, whatever it is they have. They scammed to get to where they are in this life. But that does not mean that they are going to last. Okay, that does not mean they're going to always have that. 20, 11, and 13 may resonate with you. Okay. So whatever this is, whatever the situation is, I feel like they're going to lose it all. Okay. They're not always going to be this wealthy. Nope. They think that they are pulling the wool over people's eyes, and they have to a certain extent. They have to a certain extent, but you know what? They're going to lose it because it's ill-gotten gain. They're going to be the one in despair. All right? It's like you gave to the devil because you wanted a better life for yourself, and it's over. The cards in the same exact spots. We have the despair, unexpected income, and coffin ending. The endings, is going to bring a better, because I feel like the light has shifted. The energy has shifted. It's like you're going to get back what this person took from you, if not more, and they're going to rue the day that they took from you, that they stole from you, that they took from a lot of people. It's kind of like a scheme going on. All right. I feel like this person, big ticket purchases. You're worried about your home, your living situation, your bills. You wanted to move to a different area to make more income. You kind of like hooked up with the devil or whatever, um, made deals with the devil, and there was no possible way for you to get this money back because this person knew what they were going to do all along. I have despair. You were in despair, possibly working not a lot of hours, not enough hours, not making enough money. And how can I get this unexpected income? You got this person over here who dresses real sharply, looks really good. They're going to show you how to make this more money, but they didn't show you how to get more income, more residual income. But whatever it was you gave out financially, they stole. Wow. And they sped off. All right. I have mature woman. I have occupation. But I feel like somebody helped you find this person, though, introduced you to this person. And they left. They disappeared. So now you got to go back out there and work even harder than you did at first, trying to recoup the funds and the money you put out there. You possibly gave this person a certain amount of money, a certain amount of cash, and they sent you a fake product. Or how can I do this when this is like a dummy product? You fix this up and send it to me, and there's nothing here. What can I do with trash? I feel like they fooled you, and the person who introduced you to this person unknowingly introduced you to this devilish kind of person, false person. See, they've done this before. You're not the only person. They're going to end up unalive or in jail. False person community. And I feel like the law is going to be involved if it's not already. This could even be the BBB, Better Business Bureau, but I don't know if this was it could have been a business, but I feel like this is a single person who is doing this. All right. And I feel like you're going to have to turn them in if they have not already been on the police's radar. All right. For the schemes. And people know about them. People know what they do. Okay. In their community, they're known about just how this person is. I feel like people have been watching them for a long, long time. It's like you've been expecting something, but you're not going to get it from this person. You're still going to end up despair and possibly even displaced, especially if this was a landlord who didn't give you the house. I just feel like there was something going on with a home that you signed the paperwork for. Everything you signed was pretty false, and somebody else is living there. Well, I was supposed to live there. Who are you? I'm the owner of this house. Or, I've signed a lease, whatever. So who are you? I live here. You don't. Why are you backing a truck up in my house? Maybe you didn't even see the house. You moved from out of state and said, well, I'm going to be there Saturday, whatever. And you pull up to the house and somebody else is living there because somebody lied to you. The false person lied to you. And this is you sitting outside the house. Other people are in the house and calling a landlord. Well, so-and-so is here. I don't know who this person is. The landlord say, I don't know who that is or whatever. And it was some sort of scheme to take your money. And I hope that everything's okay. Because you were passing messages back and forth to this person, but you didn't know at all that this person was doing something dog dirty. You just didn't know until you gave your all of your money. And now you don't know what to do. Okay. I just feel like you're not the first person that they did this to. It's like they are a person that does this a lot and they just haven't got caught up yet. But they're going to end up losing everything because they think that they can get away with a lot of stuff, but they can't. They are being seen by more than just one person, including spirit. All right. Talk to you later.